All right, guys, welcome to part 2 of the video where I humiliate myself trying to draw something. Again, you will see the struggle, and you guys can try this at home. When you have a camera in between you and the thing that you're trying to draw, it really creates a barrier of which is, what the heck? A barrier which is really, in some cases, unsurmountable. It's unsurmountable. Okay, I could do that. Again, I'm not trying to copy it. I'm just trying to be nice and flowy and just get this done because I've got limited time. I can't do this all day, can I? I've got things to do other than to prove that I can draw. Oh, gosh darn it. Seriously. Anyway. Would you believe that because of AI, now we have to prove that we can actually draw? In the old days, you could just show your master's degree, your 20 billion master's degrees and stuff. That was enough. That was knuff. That was knuff in the old days. But now you can't. Now you have to prove everything. They really ruined life on planet Earth. They did. It's the usual folks that think they're so much smarter than everybody else. They ruined everything. They ruined flight. The hobby of flight for all of us forever. And they're never going back now. Now this remote ID thing. It only gets worse because once the crap is out of the box, they can never put it back in. They can never put it back in the box. It's never going back in the box. It's the problem. The only thing that they will put back in the box is the useful stuff, like magic, the truth about UFOs, the truth about humanity. They always put the good stuff back in the box because it's always the same useful idiots. Hilarious Clinton. Oh my gosh, hilarious Clinton. Anyway, I remember when I could fly, and again, you probably shouldn't do that because it's super dangerous, but you could fly helicopters at the park, and those were gas-powered helicopters, which means if by accident it ended up in a tree, it could catch fire, and then that was a real crap storm. But again, if you used common sense and you knew what you were doing, you could do that, and it was perfectly fine. Nobody ever got hurt. Nobody ever had problems. You could fly anywhere you wanted, and there wasn't this constant policing about everything. But those days are gone. Those days are dead and gone, guys. Everything now is policed. Everything nowadays is a mess. And the issue is the dumb people still do all the stuff that they've always done. But again, the laws are created on the weakest links of society, and the people who actually, try their best to do stuff and just do life on the straight and narrow and stay under the radar, don't cause trouble, keep your head down, just get on with it. Those are the people that get screwed. 9 times out of 10, those are the people that get screwed. They made flying. I don't like flying anymore. I don't want to ever step on a plane again. Why? Because it's just horrible. I didn't particularly like flying in the past, so it's not like I'm missing anything. But, you have to go through a machine. You have to do this, you have to do that. You can't pack the stuff that you want. Be careful with this. You can't fly with drones. Or if you do, it's a crap storm of things that you got to do. Oh man, it's just so annoying. Life has become so annoying, including what I'm having to do here, which is prove that I can basically do garbage drawings so that then I can actually make some money online. Because you can't anymore unless you can prove that you are an artist. I don't know. It's just not the same quality as what I used to be able to do, but again, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. 5 minutes into this and it looks like absolute rubbish. Again, if I could do it properly, I would do it properly. That is not really something that I can do right now. So let's see. We're going to have to zoom in a little bit more, probably. Let's see, how can I do this in a slightly better way? I don't know. This is torture, guys, because it's just so much better to be able to just draw directly on a piece of paper. But, oh my gosh, this is so hard to do. Basically, just put her foot in there, somewhere around there. Start that nice foot, give it a bit of a heel. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be hard, because then if I start up that high, then it's not gonna fit in the thing. We want our head to be around there. It's gonna be a proportional nightmare. It's gonna be a proportional nightmare anyway. Imagine that. That'll never work. So her head around here. Sorry, her neck around there. Go around there. This is a disaster. So a lot of times what I end up having to do is I will just do a design. I'll just have to do a design like on paper, then I'll throw it onto the computer, and then I'll do this, because this, I mean, I just have to keep going at it, and eventually it'll be what I want. But the hard part in the beginning is just getting all these proportions in the right spots and stuff. It's just a disaster. It's where the knee goes and stuff. But then if I want to follow that thing, it's hard to draw small too. It's easier to draw large than it is, and I'm finding this to be really, really hard. So I'm going to do this instead. Let's see, if her foot is here, heel is there, and you've got this kind of shape going, it'll be easier. I don't know. It's going to be a mess. What a mess, guys. What a mess. So we've done this much, and it's not looking good. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. But these are the basics of what's going on here. Okay. There's a nice blue. And the nice blue is for the hair. And then it truly be do the hair that goes like this. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to drape down like that. Just remind myself of where it's going to go. And just keep working at it. And eventually, we'll get what we want. It's a really slow way of working. What you gonna do? At this point, it looks more like a cape than anything else. But we're getting there. The problem here, as I said before, is zoom in issues, because now I need to zoom in to get all this stuff done properly, and it's going to take a little while.